Hey everybody, welcome back. Tony, No Guts, No Gluten. And today we're going to be making a gluten-free strawberry scooter crunch ice cream cake. Yes, I said gluten-free scooter crunch strawberry ice cream cake. I didn't say it in that particular order, but yes, it's going to be a gluten-free strawberry scooter crunch ice cream cake. All right, and I got this recipe on Let Them Eat Gluten-Free Cake. So if you want that recipe, go to her channel or her YouTube channel. And it's very simple though. It's two kinds of ice cream, golden Oreos, Jello, and heavy whipping cream, powdered sugar. So, all right, let me take you, step by step, and we'll get her done. So we're going to start off. We're going to bring you down here to the food processor. One package of gluten-free golden Oreos. So she said 28, but since there's 30 in here, you can either eat the other two or just throw them in there. I'm going to throw them in there. All right. Cream and all. So you can go ahead and do that first. I already got mine melted, one stick. All right, I'm going to grind these up to almost sand-like consistency. And as soon as they're done, I'll bring you back. All right. Pretty much just like sand. So we're going to go ahead, move that aside, grab our bowl. Let me move your back here a little bit. Go ahead and dump that in your bowl. And we're going to go ahead and add our one stick of butter. Let's go ahead. We're going to bake this. So preheat your oven to 400. And I have my ice cream sitting out to soften up some. Okay. So we're going to do this. Half is going to stay the golden Oreos. So we'll put that on the sheet pan. Spread this out as fine as you can get it. Want this a little bit crunchy, that's all. So in the oven she goes. And now this is where the Jello comes in. We're going to use 1 3-ounce pack of Jello, but I'm using a 0 sugar, so and give that a little bit of a stir. You can smell it already. And you kind of want to make sure everything's nice and coated. And then if you want to go ahead and give it a little taste to see if it tastes like strawberry scooter crunch. which I think it does. All right, I think that's good. So we're gonna and spread this out. Yeah, I got a little bit more than half. All right, now this is going to go in the oven for 5 to 8 minutes. And again, check it. Check it at 4. Can always add more time. You can't take it away. All right, so we'll let those go and we'll bring them out when they're done. Okay, now they're out of the oven, letting them cool down. But this was at 3 minutes. I pulled it out because it was starting to brown a little bit. And then this was at 5 minutes. So got to check. They go fast. You don't have to keep them in too much longer than that. So 3 and 5 instead of 5 and 8. So, yep. All right. Let's get the ice cream going. So we need a vanilla ice cream and a strawberry ice cream. And I'm going to show you a trick on how to make the strawberry ice cream more strawberry. So before we do that, we get 2 sheets of parchment. Oh, and a springform pan. I think this is an 8-inch or 10-inch. I'm not sure. It's the middle one on a set of 3. I'm sure somebody will let me know. So you want to make it long enough that it's going to hang out over the edge a little bit. So we need 2 of those. And you're also going to need a cake bottom for it. So I'm going to take these and just crinkle them up, just so they're a little bit easier to manage. Okay. So 1 layer is going to be put down. I'll bring it down. And don't really worry. If you have the little clips to clip the sides, but I do have rubber bands. That's about it there. Now, if you want to make this go a little bit easier, you can see the ice cream is melted. So you can dump this in here. Paid for the whole container, might as well use the whole container. Scrape it out. And then get yourself a wooden spoon and kind of just like mash it down together. It's going to make spreading it a little bit easier. Now, if you had an ice cream maker, you could probably make your own. And then just stop it right before it gets hard. All right, so I'd say that's good for what we're going to use it for. Now, I am going to actually try to make a popsicle while I'm making this. So I got the forms on Amazon. And they would just be, yeah, okay. Yeah, so they go up through to take them out. All right, well, we're going to give that a shot. We're going to get you know what, let's make two. So this is basically what I'm doing. So we'll put this layer down. Smooth it out. I'm gonna make a little indent because then the strawberry ice cream is gonna go there. All right, so one stick. And we're gonna pop these back in the freezer. They're not back in, but we're gonna pop them into the freezer. All right, pop these in the freezer. So basically, put this on the bottom and just go ahead and smooth this out. Just give it a rough smoothing we'll check it in about a half hour and then we'll see. You want this kind of harden back up, so we'll go with that. And we'll bring you back. We'll check it in about a half hour and then we'll let it go longer. But you definitely want this surface hard. All right, while we're waiting for the first layer of the cake to harden up a little bit, we're going to go ahead and mix these cookie crumbs back together. And try not to make a mess. And just go ahead and give them for these big crunchy pieces, go ahead and crumble them up. So I'll be back. All right, our strawberry ice cream is nice and soft now. And go ahead and do the same thing that we did with the vanilla. So we'll go ahead and smooth this up. And if you like the taste of the strawberry ice cream the way it is, you can leave it that way. But I'm going to take some of that same Jell-O that we used, and I'm going to start off with one pack. I think that's all, and this was a 0.6 ounce pack. If you want more strawberry-y, you can use 2. But you'll definitely want to taste it before you add the other one, because you can always add, but you can't take out. Oh, yeah. I'd say I could use one more. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So now that is ready, I'm going to grab my popsicles. I'm going to add okay. Okay, these are going back in the freezer for probably a couple hours now. All right, so it's been about a half hour. That's kind of hard, so I know in the beginning I crunched up 2 of these, but one I think covered. If you didn't really cover it that much, you know, go ahead and add the other one. So, all right, now we're going to take our filling, make sure this is completely cool. Now, I'd say about a quarter of your filling you want in here, because you're going to put it on the outside of the cake all the way around. Yeah. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and layer the strawberry ice cream. I'm going to do the same thing. I'll smooth this out. And then this is going to go in the freezer for at least an hour. You want everything to firm up, because then we're going to remove it from the pan. All right, we'll be back. All right, now while we're waiting for the ice cream to get hard in the freezer, let's go ahead and make the whipped cream for this. So basically 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, half cup of powdered sugar, and half teaspoon, I think. Yeah, half teaspoon of vanilla. All right, so I got the bowl and the whip in the freezer being chilled, and I'm going to pull them out. I'm going to measure everything and get the whipping. All right, got my 2 cups. How many of you guys out there measure like this? Holding it up. Does that work out for you? Huh? Pretty darn close. All right. 2 cups in. Half cup powdered sugar in. Half teaspoon of vanilla. In. Time to whip it. Whip it good. Start off on a low speed so that gets incorporated. Didn't spill a drop. All right, I'm gonna crank her up and I'll be back. All right, I'm just gonna scrape everything down. Now it's starting to get thick. Then we're gonna go till soft peaks. So that's probably another 3 minutes. All right, so that was more like a minute and a half. So we're just gonna transfer this. And then throw this in the refrigerator until the ice cream's ready to be unmolded. All right, the ice cream pops are ready. We're gonna start with those first. I'm gonna bring you down. We're gonna try to get them out of the mold. I'm just gonna run a light skewer around them. They're still a little bit soft. So you definitely don't want to use a knife. Something with a rounded edge would work better. And then just take it down. And push it up through. So we're just going to smooth that up a little bit. This just should bring you up here. And then we're going to take our whipped cream that we mixed up and just put a light coating on it. And that's what the Oreo is going to stick to. Now, I never made a pop like this before, or a popsicle. So just want enough on there just so the coating sticks. And then we're going to pop them back in the freezer. All right, so there's one. Make sure you get the bottom of it. All right. I guess we can just do this over. And basically just do the same thing with this one. And back in the freezer they go. All right, now it's time for the cake. We got the cake. Got the pie or the cake plate. Yeah, I don't know if it ever helps. You put a little bit of icing down on there, but it's not really icing, it's whipped cream. So we're gonna turn this over, unlock it. Well, I guess you're not watching what I'm doing, you're watching me. Yeah. Try to center it. Then we're just gonna go ahead and you want to work quickly with this. Then again, it's um, not really an icing. It's just to hold the topping. So if you have a cake decorating wheel or Susan, whatever you want to call it, again, so if you want to, actually, we're going to use this for a birthday, my brother-in-law's birthday. So, but I'm not very good on writing. So we're just going to top it. All right, that's about it. That's going to go back in the freezer until we're ready to cut it. And we'll let the popsicles, we'll taste those. We'll let that go for a little bit longer. And we'll get this in the freezer. And when we go to cut this tonight, we'll see what everyone thinks. All right, until tonight. All right, let's try the ice cream sickle, popsicle, scooter crunch. See if that's really tasting like what it is. Oh yeah. Boy, those are good. Or that's good. Mm-hmm. Mm. Good old fashioned scooter crunch. All right. So that was a success. Definitely needs to be frozen completely. Sorry, I'm just trying to not make a bigger mess with what I'm dropping. But yeah, if this tastes good, I can't wait to taste the cake. Mm. Yeah, for those of you fortunate enough to have one before you found out you were diagnosed with celiac, I mean, look at this strawberry. Look at that. If I had a side-by-side comparison, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. But, all right. That's a wrap for the popsicle. And in a few hours, we'll have the cake. Definitely worth it. All right, we're back from dinner. It's time for the birthday reveal. So there's the cake. And we're going to cut it. And after we sing happy birthday, and we're going to get some reviews on it. All right, time to cut the cake. We sung happy birthday. Then we'll start off with this piece. Maybe. First piece is always the messiest. Look at that. There you go. There we go. And that's what the inside looks like. All right. All right. We're outside. Everyone's having some Scooter Crunch ice cream cake. And we're going to go to live feedback on the Scooter Crunch. Yes, ma'am. Your name?
My name's Natalie. I would rate the cake an 11 out of 10. Ooh. Very good.
Can you tell it's gluten-free?
Not at all. Not at all. Very good.
How about you over there?
Beautiful.
Woman of many words.
The strawberry flavor, the Scooter Crunch. Excellent. Very good, Jenny.
Very good.
Sir?
I approve. 100%. Exactly like a Scooter Crunch.
All right, now we're going to go to the birthday boy for his review.
Good, good. Strawberries taste like strawberries.
The snozberries taste like snozberries.
Tastes like a Scooter Crunch.
Okay, you two.
Okay.
Excellent.
Here we go.
Look at that. It's a Scooter Crunch.
Delicious.
It's like I'm 8 years old again. Can I have a quarter for an ice cream? Scooter Crunch.
How about you, sir?
Presentation is a 10. The taste is a 10. It does taste like the Scooter Crunch bars.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's what we're looking for.
Only better.
Yeah.
All right, there you have it. Another successful meal.
I think this might be better
Well,
than the last one.
It is.
Another successful dessert. So if you'd like to, make this, it's pretty easy. And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Don't forget, like and subscribe. You would like to say over there, Miss Natalie?
Oh, no.
You were just waving by,
Yep.
even though the camera was on me, but live studio audience, crap happens. All right, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Till next time.
Ice cream tastes like Scooter.
I'm sorry, man.
I'll do a couple things.
Okay.
Oh, the Scooter Crunches taste like Scooter Crunches.